What happens when you've done everything right, but your life still looks exactly the same? You've read the books, you've done the visualizations, and you've taken the scary actions, yet your bank account is still stagnant, and the bills are still piling up. At T's point, your brain doesn't just feel tired, it feels betrayed. It has concluded that manifestation is a scam and that you are uniquely destined to fail. This is the dead zone. It's that painful gap between the moment you change your internal world and the moment the physical world finally catches up. For a realist, this is where most people quit, because their brain demands logical proof that isn't there yet. The hard truth that most gurus won't tell you is that reality has lag time. We live in a dense, physical world, not a computer simulation. Thoughts move at the speed of light, but matter moves at the speed of matter. If you plant a seed in a garden for weeks, it looks like nothing is working. There is no green shoot, no fruit, just dirt. If you dig up that seed every 3 days to check if it's growing, you kill it. Your manifestation is exactly the same. When you feel like nothing is working, it's usually because you are in the biological waiting room. Your brain is addicted to the immediate dopamine hit of a smartphone notification. But wealth is a lagging indicator. It is the last thing to show up, not the first. Today, we are going to stop asking you to have blind faith, because your logical brain won't allow it. Instead, we're going to look at the math of probability mechanics. We're going to show you why nothing working is actually a predictable, scientific stage of the process. If you feel like you've lost hope and you're ready to give up, this video is for you. We're going to talk about why the dead zone is actually proof that you are closer than you've ever been. And I'll give you a strategy to navigate it without your overthinking brain burning the whole house down. The reason your brain is screaming at you to quit is because it's suffering from a feedback deficit. We are wired for immediate results. You flip a switch, the light comes on. You scroll a screen, you get a hit of dopamine. But wealth manifestation operates on a delayed feedback loop. Think of it like a massive greenhouse. When you decide to change your life, you are planting seeds in the soil. For the first several weeks, the surface looks exactly like it did before. Empty, dry, and unproductive. If you look at that dirt and conclude that nothing is working, you are making a logical error based on a lack of data. The work is happening underground in the root system, where you can't see it yet. This creates what I call the trust gap. Your overactive, logical mind sees the bank balance, the lagging indicator, and uses it to judge your current effort, the leading indicator. This is like looking at the weather from 3 weeks ago to decide what to wear today. It doesn't make sense. When you are mentally stuck, your brain interprets this lag time as a personal failure. It starts to tell you that you're being delusional or that the universe has a grudge against you. But in reality, you aren't being punished. You're just waiting for the physical world to reorganize itself around your new decisions. Matter is heavy, and it takes time to move. For the realist, the shift happens when you stop looking for results and start looking for signals. If you're waiting for $1 million to drop before you believe the process is working, you will quit in the dead zone every single time. Instead, you have to look at your internal and external environment for lead indicators. Are you thinking more clearly? Are you meeting higher quality people? Is your reaction to stress slightly more regulated? These are the green shoots breaking through the dirt. They aren't the fruit yet, but they are the mathematical proof that the harvest is inevitable. You don't need faith when you have evidence of a structural shift. To get your brain back on your side, we have to move away from hope and toward probabilistic thinking. Your brain is currently falling for the gambler's fallacy. The belief that because you've rolled the dice 10 times and haven't hit a 6, the dice are broken or the game is rigged against you. In reality, every failed attempt, every no from a client, and every day you spend refining your craft is actually just you adding more winning sides to your dice. Think of it like this. If you're trying to manifest a $10,000 a month, and you have 0 skills and 0 connections, your dice has 1,000 sides and only one of them says win. The odds are low. But every time you learn a skill, every time you fix your mindset, and every time you put yourself in a new room, you are shaving down the sides of that dice. Eventually, you aren't hoping for a miracle. You are simply waiting for the statistical inevitability of a hit. When you feel like nothing is working, you are usually in the middle of a probability cluster. You are doing the work, but the hits haven't clustered yet. For the realist, this means you don't need more belief. You need more volume. You need to keep rolling. The math dictates that the more times you roll without a win, the closer you are to the correction where the wins arrive all at once. This is why people who feel like they are failing for years suddenly become overnight successes. They didn't get lucky. They just refused to stop rolling until the math caught up with their effort. The realist's shift is moving from "I hope this works" to "I am currently narrowing the margin of failure." When you view your stuck period as a necessary data gathering phase, the emotional weight of failing disappears. You aren't losing, you're just refining your dice. When your brain has officially lost trust, trying to think positive feels like an insult. You can't lie to yourself when the evidence of failure is staring you in the face. So, instead of trying to force a high-energy hustle, we're going to use 3 practical low-effort steps to keep you in the game until the math turns in your favor. Step 1. The minimum viable input. When you've lost hope, your biggest enemy is a total collapse of momentum. If you stop everything, your brain confirms the bias that this doesn't work. Instead, commit to the minimum viable input (MV). This is the smallest possible action you can take to keep the door open for wealth. Maybe it's just reading 1 page of a finance book or sending 1 outreach email a day. By doing the bare minimum, you keep the habit alive without triggering the "I'm overwhelmed" and failing alarm in your nervous system. You're telling your brain, "We aren't winning yet, but the factory is still open." Step 2. Audit lead indicators. Stop checking the scoreboard. If you are at a football game, you don't look at the scoreboard to see where the ball is. You look at the field. Your bank account is the score. Audit's the last thing to change. To keep your sanity, you must audit your lead indicators. Are you getting better at your craft? Are you more disciplined than you were last month? Are you having higher quality conversations? If these things are moving, the money must follow. It is a physical law of value exchange. Write down 3 ways you have grown that have nothing to do with your balance sheet. This is your logical proof that the process is working. Step 3. The evidence of the opposite game. Your brain is currently an expert at finding reasons why you'll fail. You need to force it to play the other side. Look back at your life and find 3 times where a situation looked completely hopeless, only to resolve itself at the very last second. Maybe it was a last-minute job offer, an unexpected check, or a problem that fixed itself. In psychology, we call this cognitive reappraisal. By reminding your brain that last-minute saves are a part of your history, you make it logically possible for it to happen again. What you're going through right now isn't a sign to stop. It's a concept called the bridge of incidents, coined by Neville Goddard. but backed by the logic of cause and effect. It means that every failure, every delay, and every frustrating setback is actually a necessary stepping stone to get you to the wealth you're asking for. If you need to meet a specific person to reach your goal, but that person isn't ready yet, your reality will stall to keep you in sync with the timing of the breakthrough. Your brain calls this a disaster, but the math calls it alignment. Think of it like a GPS. If there's a road closer ahead, the GPS might tell you to take a long, annoying detour. In the moment you feel like you're going the wrong way, you feel lost, but the system knows something you don't. It's navigating you around a total standstill. When nothing is working, you are simply on a detour. Your brain has lost trust because it can only see the next 100 feet, but the process is looking at the entire map. To close this video, I want to give you a challenge that bypasses your hopeless brain. For the next 24 hours, I want you to act as if the wealth you want is guaranteed to arrive in exactly 90 days. Not maybe, not if I'm lucky, but 100% scheduled. If that were true, would you still be scrolling through your bank app with a pit in your stomach? Or would you be focused on your work, relaxed, and maybe even a little excited? Tell me in the comments. If the win was guaranteed, what is the first thing you would stop stressing about today? Stop digging up the seed to see if it's growing. You've done the work, you've rolled the dice, and the math is moving in your favor. Let the lag time play out. Hit the subscribe button if you need someone to remind you that the dead zone is just a sign that you're still in the game. I'll see you in the next one.